the Houston Texans on Sunday Night Primetime. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Panther 60, Panther 60, go.
To the throw is Dart. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Roy Franklin. Touchdown, Houston. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The kicking team on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
That's crazy, dude. I wasn't even on the sticks. Yeah, let's see what happens. But it's all good.
As this kick is sent into
Let's
the
go.
air. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. To the 45. Still going. An electrifying run. Bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. The Texans going to...
Pausing for now, dog. You already got the lead. We played when I went on the sticks, so it don't matter.
Use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
It's a pickup of 66 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, it is Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. 10 yards for number 10 on that one. And it's 1st and 10.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he ran right through one tackler, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 2nd down, Dart. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. 1st down for Houston.
At the 17-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll get that complete. Right side, it's Bellinger. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart escaping to, and he's in.
Let's keep that shit up. All you can.
Touchdown, Texans. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Extra point try, forthcoming. He's got it. And the Texans take a 14-8 lead.
The score, Texans 14. Buccaneers 8.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 34-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34.
Now Mayfield. Now he'll air one out.
Come on,
In
man.
the end zone and intercepted.
There you go. All right.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning.
That's
Being able to
crazy.
get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Throwing is Dart. They're trying to set up a screen here with Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing. Dart. That's Incomplete. Taken in by Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41.
They'll go play action here with Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. 60, oh, 18.
To the air again goes Dart. He'll take a shot here for the end zone.
Yes.
That is going to be...
Oh no, niggas running into my DBs, running into my receivers. Oh no. They throwing cheese, bro.
Of the season. Now the try here.
Yeah, that's cool.
The kick is good. And the Texans are able to extend.
And he throws nothing behind balls.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield.
Using the CPU playing right there. Crazy.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Texans take over
On 1st down, Dart. That is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
79 Broncos.
On the play fake, here's Dart. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Oh shit.
Now Dart. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here comes 2nd and 4.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing again, Dart. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on the former 9th overall pick, Charles Cross.
Ready.
To the air once more is Dart. He's got a man. That's Noah. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Dart going to throw it again.
Start throwing hard balls and that'll be a touchdown.
Out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. first and 10. Here's Baker. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Pushed out to his left. The second down throw is incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
From the gun, it's Mayfield.
What? That's crazy. That is crazy.
Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Oh, my God. It was ridiculous.
Move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Forced out wide. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. It is third and long. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. Here's a toss to Pacheco. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3. It is second and 6.
Second and 6.
Out of a shotgun. It's Dart. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it'll be third down. Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kalijah Kancey in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. He is 2 for 2.
Baker
It's good. And the Texans will extend their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out of the field.
And we're kicking it to the cornerback every time.
Away. This taken at the 5.
Oh my God, that's 6.
As he takes it across the 30. On the handoff, it's Irvin. Not much happening there, just a short gain. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 8. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10.
A gain of 15.
Here's Mayfield. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Exiting the pocket right. He moves it in around the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On play action, it is Dart. Headed left, trying time. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Now, screen set up for Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Irving. Yeah! He's to the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49.
They go play action with Mayfield. He's going to take a shot down the field. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
He was defended by Jalen Petrie.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Out to his right. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the
flag?
ground, they got to kind of go back to the
Oh my God, and they didn't tell us. Come on now.
Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
And wow,
That's
tough
crazy.
to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
9-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Dart. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
On 3rd down, here is Dart going up top. That's tipped and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and now everyone just needs to take a deep breath, settle in, get a couple 1st downs, and just realize, all right, We're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we got to maintain possession of the ball on offense and go get some points.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
First down, Buccaneers.
Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. That is brought in by Ibuka. And he will get into the end zone. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
That's crazy.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco.
Nah,
Isaiah Pacheco.
that's crazy. That is crazy. You're getting a touchdown. What are you doing?
And he
Wasting time. Looking like a clown right now. He was up 19.
Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Texans. Now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Texans add on one more as they extend their
It's
second.
not gonna matter. You're not stopping me from scoring no more. You better score while you can, because if I get a stop, I'll win. One stop, I'll win.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin.
I'm not even gonna score a touchdown. I'm gonna get a field goal.
Hey, alert, alert. Watch out.
On first down is Mayfield. And open downfield, it's Johnson. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. They'll run it. It's Irvin. Yeah. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield.
That's it.
Looking down the field there, but
Yeah, don't do that shit no more. Don't you ever put him out there. Don't you ever put him out there again.
Second down.
Hey, alert 33. Watch out.
Throwing is Baker.
Good read.
For the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Denzel Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. From the 35, it's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one complete to Jordan.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some.
Another hard ball. Another hard ball.
Touchdown, Houston. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to
Another
5.
hard ball.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one.
Let's go touchdown.
2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Take it at the 20. Let's
That
go.
one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Baker to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
On 2nd down, Baker. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of
Almost all game. I cannot make this shit up.
You jump the playbook.
Even for no reason, you're throwing a hot ball.
Scratch next week.
First down. 1st and 10.
On 1st down.
Checo.
And that is incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a
Go ahead and get that through, dog.
and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. As it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. 3rd and short. Here's Dart. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, throw a regular pass. That's what he's telling
They
me.
put themselves in a pretty good situation.
That
At
threw,
that
dog.
down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task.
That's 2 touchdowns you missed because you want a high ball.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Texans tack on 3 more.
I'm gonna nail it.
Extending the lead here late in the 1st half. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20.
11 seconds.
He's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
5 interceptions.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Moving left. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately with his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Gotta give my rookie some spam. What week is it? Week 8, 9, one of those. Alright, we got 8 games left. Ready for the next season.
One-sided 1st half of action.
We got
We get a
20.
turnaround.
That
Let's
ain't
find
shit.
out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Why is he so fucking far?
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco.
What? You gotta be shitting me.
Up past the 45. That was good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Going for it all. That is
What? Come on, man. Y'all don't bullshit. That's crazy.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
On the play fake.
Ooh, good play action. Good play action. My defense went for it. That's crazy.
Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown tonight.
The kicker on.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Whoa. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. A nice place for the drive to start. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Wow. Oh, that's not a PO? That's not a PO? Come on. Oh, man. That is crazy.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Far back?
Once again, it's Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Bro, I had never, ever used for that.
What makes
That is
great
crazy.
linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the
Eyeball
point
to
of
the
attack
tight end.
and keep this to a no gain.
Eyeball to the tight end.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart.
What I say?
Right side, he's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. We'll go 3 tight ends here.
Fake tight end attack. You run into the left.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now the AI stupid as hell.
Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Houston. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
You just don't see these kind of balls too often.
Somebody in the
this
stand
NFL
said,
level,
Jesus
Mike. And you can
Christ.
see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now, faking the give. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw.
Oh my. Come on, dog. He got him beat. All you got to do is throw that all the way to the left.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
On play action, it is Dart. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
There you go. I think we got too big of a lead and starting the bullshit again.
I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll drop this underneath.
Ain't no more built tackles, son. No more built tackles.
And it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Thank you.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has
He's getting too comfortable. You think he the shit, bro. Don't do that. I'm not one of them. You see, I came back from 18, made it a 3-point game. Stop playing with me.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is caught to the goal line and ends. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Nope, he didn't.
Your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike. Absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second,
you better stay locked in.
All of a sudden,
you
after
better
that
stay
turnover,
locked in.
You've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out to the middle of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
So you can't ever contain without the dang defense messing up. That's crazy.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup up front.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Tight end corner up.
Here's a ball thrown deep right side.
Come on, man. Give me a fucking break.
It is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the
7-yard.
Here's a run. And he will not be able to return upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
A loss of 3.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll go with him again.
Oh, he's trying to get that speed boost. I see. Because there was no reason for you to cut all the way to the left.
Big play coming up.
And why did I not have my other? Trying to see it's not in the game.
Rockland will take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
God.
Extra point attempt to come here.
Oh, because I got to keep pressure on. That's on me.
He gets it to go. And the Texans stretch things out even further.
65. Buccaneers 30.
The kickoff team is
Now
out
they
on
want
the
to
field.
switch him.
And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
We're going to put him in the slot so Sting will get taken out the game.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Can't even do it. You know what? There we go.
He'll look to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
He's going to air this one out, and this will be incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up a way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They will indeed go as they look to throw.
What?
And that is not
Oh, my bad. Forgive me. That's not Baker. That's not Baker. Oh, my God. Oh my God, that's a mismatch.
Now a run to begin the fourth quarter on 1st and 10.
Can't stop cheesing at all this game, huh?
After a gain of a couple.
Benjamin Morrison. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's
Why
2nd
are you
down
way out
and
there?
7.
On the quick, right?
They'll run. This is McLaughlin. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Like I said, stay locked in, bro.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the ground, McLaughlin. And
No,
he'll be
I
stacked
don't
up
have him tell you're not
at the
getting
line of
72.
scrimmage. You can
could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Oh, ready? 118. What's that?
They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown tonight. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it. And the Texans add on to their already sizable lead.
Texans 72. Buccaneers 30.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The tight end Fant in motion. Back to throw. Rolling right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Here we go. Set.
A run now with McLaughlin. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
And 12. At
We'll
the
come back
30-yard
and
line.
finish this one off after this.
12. Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So, third down, forthcoming.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 10.
Stroud going to tuck this one on the zone read. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Texans add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
180! Done!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Flushed to his left. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Second and 11.
18. What's that?
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So it's a win here for the Texans. And they were able to run up a big point total here. Higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1960.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I
honest 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it cross the line like a true winner. Cause if you knew better, then you do better. Yeah.
Better when I wanna
Yeah.
get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Chosen one, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
Past be the past, I'm on a new level.
No regrets, born to shine. I can't stop, one more try. I know that I'll be fine.
Yeah.
And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better.
If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
I just wanna rock. Body out of ya.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall
The address is 347 Don Shula Drive in honor of the legendary coach. The stadium is Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Miami Dolphins. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Hard Rock Stadium. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in. Going to mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. On play action, here's Ewers. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. A first carry here for Devon Achane. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On third down, it's Ewers. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
Three. Let's ready.
A good play action with Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 38 yards.
52 blast.
38 yards.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 15. First down, Packers.
Watch it. Six. Come on.
It's the tight end, Kraft, in motion.
32. Ready?
On first down, it's Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And the Packers are looking at a first and goal. It takes it all the way down to the 2.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Jacobs trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. One more time, it's Jacobs. And no signal as of yet. And none forthcoming. He is stopped short. And now it's third and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
Ready.
They'll go for it. Love. And this is hot. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Now, after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
On second down, Ewers. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, here's Ewers. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 45-yard line.
On the set. Ready?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down by Peter Copeland. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second and 9.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down. And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Black, ready?
Back to the air, it's Love. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First and 10 at the 18.
To throw is Love. He'll set up the screen to Hall. Down inside the 10. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus. There's a different clarity. There's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
To throw, Ewers. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Set. Bronco 80.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. Third and 6.
Cougar 19.
Throwing from the gun is Ewers. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go.
On the ground, here is Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Miami. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion, Reed.
45. One. Hut, hut.
On play action, Love. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Still on the move. And he will take this one in. 85 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers mistake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on. Set. 70.
That's an RPO quickly into the hands of Waddle. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go now. Liking, 8, go.
RPO, they throw it to Rice. Now he's loose at the 40. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 71 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Jason Sanders on for the point after. His kick is good, and the Dolphins get back in it. It is 21-7.
Dolphins 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. This one complete down the field to Golden. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Love to throw.
1st down.
He'll swing this one out to Hall. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On the run, here's Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Packers.
A gain of 12. First down, Green Bay.
Here's Lowe to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 37 yards.
Let's go now. Ready?
Big throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Ready. Ready?
Hall is in. Touchdown, Packers. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Miami after this. He'll get this, and oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Packers have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on it. Return. Now a give to H.N. heading right. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
The 17-yard line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And he's got it to the 35-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number one.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Set. Cougar 19. Go.
On play action, here's Ewers. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now after the play, they'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
All right, come on.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That's caught. And he will score. Brendan Rice. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Dolphins 14.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Black shot. Here we go.
Love to throw it on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. That pass ball is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
You set ready. 50 green. Set cut.
A second down throw for Love. Rolling to the left. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ewers now. He'll throw on first down. Room to run past the 30. And he is out of bounds. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Here we go. Hiking 18.
From the shotgun, it's Ewers. That one out wide to Achane. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go, shot. 70 Lions. Street. 18 Rattler. Hut.
Off the play fake, Ewers. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller needs to be more creative freeing him up.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Hawk 70. Hurt.
To the air once more is Ewers. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Miami.
Like, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
There you go. Ready. Hut.
A good play action with Love. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, it's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good. For a Packers first down.
Here we go, set.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hut.
Now Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
Ready.
Throwing is Love. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll try to run it with Hall. And he will score again. Touchdown, Green Bay. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Here comes a return from the end zone. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60. Hook.
First and 10 for Ewers. That's caught left side by Bellinger. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Liking 18. Check go.
Out of the gun, here's Ewers. Flush to his right. It is third and long.
Good. Out, done. Out.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This throw right side is caught by him. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Love. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Finding room at midfield. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Another run here with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
On the option, here's Hall. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Ready.
Here's Love to throw. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that is knocked away, incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
Two and out on 1st down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is hard. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 52 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Go ahead.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Tua, give it to H.M., and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job, because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That is caught. He gets the hook up with Price.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll try it now with H.M. And he's into the end zone. Javon H.M. Touchdown, Dolphins. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Sanders here for the extra point. He's He's got it. And the Dolphins are able to edge a bit closer.
Packers 52, Dolphins 28.
We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Ready.
On play action, Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and
they blocked the kick.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Get set.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Head.
From the gun, here's Tua. To the left side in the hands of Rice. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
All right. Ready,
A play fake. Now, 2 of the throw. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Miami.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Here's Tagovailoa. Now he'll air one out. Well, cover of the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds close to midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
Into space. Big strides. Look at him go. And he will score. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
They're on the 47-yard line.
Ready, shot? Ready, team, wait! Out!
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
That's good.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Get set. Go ahead. Ready, team.
A pistol set with Tagovailoa. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
All right. Out.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. He'll get that one complete to Rice. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
It's 4th down.
Two stinger. Get on, get.
Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They snap it to Tua. That's going to be caught. And he will have a Dolphins first down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on fourth down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Packers 5-yard line.
That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The kick is good.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here we go, set.
The man in motion is Watson.
Yellow, 40, ready.
He'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards. Second down throw for Love. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.